Today in our 2012 Cadillac SRX, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Curt Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12070. Here's what this hitch is going to look like once it's installed on the vehicle. As you can see, most of it's pretty well hidden, and the square cross tube right here is pretty flush up underneath to where it doesn't really stand out or make it seem too noticeable, so it helps maintain a nice clean look on your vehicle. Also, here with our receiver tube that's 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inches, you've got the nice reinforcement collar around it there, or a 1/2 inch hitch pin hole. We've got these loop style safety chain connection points, so it gives us plenty of room for whatever type of safety chain connections we may have. Where the face of this receiver tube is, it's pretty close to where the outermost part of the bumper is, but doesn't quite come flush with it. And that's going to make sure that we have really nice clearance for any accessories that we may use, but it's not too far out to where you may knock your knee on it. It features a 350-pound max tongue weight rating and a 3,500-pound gross trailer weight rating, and you will want to be sure to check your vehicle's owner's manual to make sure it's capable of that type of weight. When using this hitch with all non-trailer loads, such as bike racks or cargo carriers, Curt does require the use of a stabilization strap. We have those available on our site, part number 18050. One of the things that I like most about this hitch is how well it does sit up flush and tucked away to where it doesn't stand out or look out of place on the vehicle. Let's give you some measurements to help assist you with your selection of hitch-mounted accessories such as ball mounts, bike racks, or cargo carriers. The distance from the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost part of the rear bumper is about 3 inches. And the distance from the top inside edge of the receiver tube opening to the ground is about 18.5 inches. First thing we'll need to do to begin our install is we're going to need to remove this plastic cover right here, and it's got 2 screws that hold it in place. We'll take a Phillips head screwdriver. We can take those out. Got those out, we can pull down on this, and it should pull right out. We'll need to take these fascia support brackets off. So we'll start by popping these 2 little push pins out. Take a flathead screwdriver, just kind of get in there and pry down on them in order to get the center of it to come out a little bit. Once you've got that out, you can get right under there, and the body of it will pop right out. And then it will be a 10mm socket in order to remove that nut right there. Then we'll need to do that same thing for the one on the other side. And then up here on the inside of the frame rail, you can see the 2 weld nuts that we're going to be using. And I'm going to clean those out. I'm going to spray a little bit of lubricant up in there. Then I'm going to take a tube brush. If you need to get one of these, you can pick one up on our site, part number 814092. I'll just get it in there, spin it around a little bit in order to help clean up those threads. Make sure that the new bolts will thread in nicely. Then I'll do that same thing to the other side. So now it's a good idea to get a second set of hands in order to help slide the hitch up into place. You may need to pry down a little bit on the fascia here to get it up into place. You need to slide it up there. And on the driver's side, you just want to make sure you get it between the frame rail and the wiring harness that's over there. But you want to get the holes lined up. And then you put on 12mm bolt with conical tooth washer, and you want the teeth facing towards the hitch. So you want to get one started on each side in order to let the hitch hang there, and then you can get the other one started. And once we've got one started on each side, we can come back to the center here, and there's 2 weld nuts that are up top, so we can get a bolt started on either side there with conical tooth washer. So now we can take a 3/4 inch socket and begin to tighten our hardware up. And I'm going to start with the center ones here. We'll tighten up the ones on the side. And then we'll go around and torque all of our hardware to the specification listed in the instructions. Now we can put these fascia support brackets back in. And that's going to complete our look at and installation of the Curt Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12070 on our 2012 Cadillac SRX.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.